It's time now to Ask the Expert. Here to answer your questions live on air is Dr. Natasha Bhuyan with One Medical. Okay, let's get straight to it. Brian from Phoenix asks, what are some healthy snacks I can pack in my suitcase when traveling to avoid eating junk food?
Yes, so if you can't bring a cooler, one of the best snacks, it's protein bars. Now, the key with protein bars is reading the label.
Yes.
Because a lot of those are packed with sugars, and so we want to make sure that it's less than 20 grams of sugar per bar.
Okay.
The other thing to look for is make sure it actually has enough protein to give you energy. So
Yeah,
more
that's
than
true.
8 grams of protein per serving is ideal. So just read those labels on those protein bars.
Okay, so again, you want at least 8 grams of protein.
And less than 20 grams of sugar.
Perfect. All right. Dave from Mesa says, when traveling, how can I order healthy meals at restaurants? Can I ask to have them prepared a certain way?
Yes, restaurants are much more accommodating these ways. So here's a little acronym that I tell my patients. It's no BOSS, B-O-S-S.
Okay.
Ask for foods that are prepared without butter, oil, salt, or sugar, BOSS. Now, sometimes places cannot accommodate, they can reduce, which I think it's worth it to ask.
Right.
If they can't accommodate at all, the best thing you can ask for is just a reduced portion. So if you're traveling, split your meal with someone else that's traveling with you. Now, another tip when you're eating out, it's to order first. So there's actually been studies that show when we eat in a group, we give in to peer pressure. And so if everyone is ordering pizza, we tend to order what other people order. And so if you just order first and you get in there and say, I want the grilled chicken and veggies, that's another key of eating out.
I cannot believe that mindset. Yes, that is so true. Because I always say, oh no, you go first. Because I want to hear what they have.
And then when other
I
people
get jealous and salivate, and then I want what they have.
Exactly. So order first when you go out to eat.
Oh man. Okay, set the tone. Okay, Alexis from Phoenix. When we travel and stay with relatives, we want to be grateful and eat whatever meals they serve, even if it isn't as healthy as our typical meals. How can we eat healthy without being rude? That is such an excellent question, especially right now with the holidays.
So interesting. And in some cultures, like in my culture, food is an expression of love. And so I certainly need to eat what my mom is cooking.
And mom is like,
they are hashing out food for you in our culture. So here's what I say is you don't have to deprive yourself of delicious food. It's all about portion control. And so if you're eating with family, feel free to have a small, healthy meal before you see them. And then when you go and eat with them, you can eat what they are eating, enjoy the meal, give compliments to the chef, but just have a smaller portion.
Brilliant.
Yes. Don't deprive yourself. Don't make them feel bad.
I know, you can't resist. Okay. Oh, I love that. Leanne from Gilbert asks, what healthy foods can you pack with you on a plane that will last?
Yeah, so really it's the dry foods, right? So it's the, dried fruits, it's the nuts, there's single serving portions of things like peanut butter. Ideally though, if you're traveling, if you can pack a cooler, that food can last for 12 hours. And so if you have a cooler, you can get the hard boiled eggs, the Greek yogurt, the hummus. That does certainly last with just one, ice pack.
Right. I never thought about packing a little mini cooler.
Oh,
I want to do that.
All the time. I do it all the time because that's the healthy, string cheese can go in that cooler. So you can get the healthiest snacks that are fresh when you have that cooler with you.
Okay. All right. Steve from Phoenix asks, what about healthy snacks for kids that they will actually like when they're traveling? You mentioned string cheese. That would be good for my daughter who loves it.
And look, kids are picky and kids all have their own preferences, but engaging them in the process is really important. So before you travel, talk to your child about what do they want to eat, what do they want to try, cook food together. So you can cook little muffins together and make sure that they're healthy. Bring it with you when you're traveling. You can make little Greek yogurt with the granola in like prepackaged portions. So really every child is different, but engaging them in what they want to try, it makes it more exciting for them. And really, it's all about the colors of the rainbow because kids, we want them to eat the rainbow. So eating lots of different colors.
Yeah, not all the chocolate. That's not part of the rainbow.
That's not part of the rainbow. So we want those healthy fruits and vegetables for kiddos.
Oh my gosh, that was such great advice. Dr. Natasha, thank you so very much.
Safe travels.